Hello everyone and welcome to another build showcase. Today we'll be doing Hildryn with her new augment. And first off, I would just like to apologize for my infrequent upload schedule. And with that out of the way, let's take a look at the build. So, let's see. With this build, you're not really caring about duration, so we don't really have much duration, continuity. You don't want to go too far into the negative, but it's not like it's a necessity. You want efficiency because your main energy pool is going to be your shields, right? Range. So the range really just dictates how far this would shoot out, but it also scales with the duration as well. That's why we have a little bit of the duration here. And this also, her range also, scales with her balefire. It makes the explosions on your balefire's alt bigger. We'll touch on that later. And then 140 strength. You don't need too much strength because we have Molt Augmented. Molt Augmented, once it's at its 250 stacks, is just a free 60% power strength. So that's really good. We have Arcane Aegis for a 3% chance for 30% shield recharge for 12 seconds. The thing with Arcane Aegis is that while it's active, it can proc again. So that is very good. We have Aerodynamic, which reduces our damage while we're in air. Or reduces our damage taken in air. It's free damage reduction while we're in the sky. Aviator is just more damage reduction while we're in the sky. Adaptation for even more damage reduction while we're anywhere on the ground and whatnot. And then Aegis Gale is her new augment. Balefire has an alternate fire during Aegis Storm that the blast deals 15% of Hildryn's max shields as additional damage. It's potent. As you'll see in both the test and the Steel Path run. It's very fun, and once we get to the charging, or the Balefire charge, I'll go into it more there. Boreal's Hatred, this gives both efficiency and shield capacity. If you don't, so this can be swapped out with, what was it? Primed Vigor, if you really want. I like it for the extra ability efficiency. If you don't want that, you can always swap it out with Vigor, which gives only a slight bit more shields, but it's negligible. We don't have flow on this build noticeably because her shields are her energy, as I stated before. So we have primed redirection. If you don't have primed redirection, that's a-okay. Just use regular redirection. And then we have Umbral Intensify. Chances of you not having this, very slim to none. You get it with Umbra. But if you don't have it, you can use base Intensify. It doesn't matter. Alright. Touching on her abilities. So I subsumed her 3 with Roar. There are other builds out there that you can use Condemn Harrow's ability for more shields. I found that to be less useful because her 2 pretty much encompasses everything, but there are some enemies that aren't affected by that and you can't get shields from. Those enemies are far and few between, so I found Roar would be a more better use of a subsume slot. But if you don't want Roar, you can put on, like I said, Condemn, or Breach Surge is another good one. Or if you really wanted to, Gloom, if you wanted to buff up the range a little bit. A lot of good options for her 3. Let's go over to Balefire and see what we're doing here. So this is the build for Balefire. Notably, primed Fulmination. If you don't have this, the regular Fulmination's just fine. But this increases the blast radius, and the blast radius is also increased by the range of the ability. So you're getting huge AoEs with this. Aside from that, we have your basic setup here. We're going for viral and electricity. Electricity, noteworthy, is just the base damage type of her gun, of her balefire. And so we can keep the viral, we have it set up the way we do. Hornet Strike, Galvanized Diffusion for more multi-shot and multi-shot on kill. Anemic Agility for fire rate. The 15% damage loss is negligible, as you can see, and I will show. Pestilence, Frostbite for viral, Lethal Torrent, more fire rate, and multi-shot. Prime Convulsion, if you do not have Prime Convulsion, like I say with all of them, you can just plop regular Convulsion in. It is... yeah, it's not that much of a damage loss. The red numbers say that it is a lot worse than it is, but it's not. It's not at all. For anyone interested, the Sentinel I'm using is Death Cube. He's just doing his energy generator stuff. Momentous, Mystic, energy generator, like I said. And he is using the new Tazakor, which is very good. It is just a direct upgrade from, what is it? The Hellstrom. And anyone who wants the build for that, here's that. Nothing too crazy going on there. And let's get to the demonstration. So we're just going to spawn our basic bitch corrupted bombards. I'm going to pause the AI. Come in, throw our 2, do our roar, get knocked down because we're jackasses, do our 4, and then do our alt fire, and they hate it. They don't like it. Not too much. Not too much. While I'm here, I should say, her new 4, her revised 4, is more... it functions more like Jade's, where it's a hover, but it is not a flat plane hover. It changes dynamically on the level of the place that you're hovering above. So if you come over here to like where it has no place, no bottom, you will just fall. And I do not like that, so keep that in mind. But while you're up here, you can still dash. You can still cast abilities, all abilities, which is really good. And then whenever you exit it, she comes down for a slam. So with all of that in mind, and all of that shown, I'm going to transition over to the Steel Path footage. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.